Right, well, good afternoon. You join me on the banks of the Gloucester Canal. I've been down here practicing with the army team this week. Well, this week, it's now Wednesday and we've been here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've had a good day every day. I've had over 4 kilos each day, which has been nice, catching bream and skimmers on all sorts of tactics. I've even had a tench today on a short pole line, which is nice, and I had a 4-pound bream yesterday on a short pole line. So, no, one thing I'm doing next week on the National. I'm just waiting for that to pass by, because it seems like it is going past. I'm packing up all my junk in the process, so I need to get all this lot away, get myself away. I'll show you some pictures, and yeah, I will see you somewhere Saturday. I think I'm fishing next. So until then, ciao for now. Okay, so update. I dodged the first one. I haven't dodged that. I'm about to get very, very wet. Right, see you later if I survive. Right, so today I've been on peg 80 on the Glebe Lake 5 for a Maver match this qualifier. I've got about 50 pound. He's been catching fish up there. The two on the end down there have been catching fish all day. And everybody in the middle's done rubbish. So yeah, I am now in the process of packing up 10 minutes before the end and getting my life sorted out before I go home. Right, see you on the Gloucester at the weekend. Ciao for now. Right, that's a Div 1 National done for another year. I was on 556 at Splat Bridge, and I've had an alright day. I've had a couple of skimmers, an eel, lots of perch and some gusters for 2 kilos 250. There was 2 guys up to my right. I'm second out of those 3 because the guy on the end had a big bream, and apparently the guys to our left have all caught bream, but we're in the middle of the section and it's just bonkers, tons of room around us. Yeah, that's me now. I will be coaching on Thursday and hopefully on the river on Wednesday beforehand, so I will see you there if not before. So until then, ciao for now. Right, good afternoon. Today you join me on the Hampshire Avon. What was it? Saturday I was on the Gloucester Canal. I had that 2 kilo 250. That was enough for 19th in my section of 46. The army team came, I think it was 22nd out of the 46 teams, so we didn't do too bad. We had a couple of blowouts, a couple of good results. In all, it was all pretty good. Time for something a bit different. I'm doing a bit of coaching tomorrow and on Saturday, so I don't know how much time I'm going to get to have my own fishing over the next few weeks. So I've managed to get down on here. I've got a load of caster left over from last week on the Glebe. It's lasted this long. So far I've had a little baby chublet and another proper chub, about 4 pound. So I'm going to give it another half an hour, see if I can catch one on film for you. Here we go, lone fish, well, lone proper fish of the day. I had a little babby chub as well with this, but this one goes 5 pound dead. I'm going to get it back, get the keep net dried out. I've got about an hour until I'm off. Hopefully I'll see you with another fish, but if not, I will see you at some point in the not too distant future. Don't know where, don't know when. Right, good afternoon. You join me on the banks of the Hampshire Avon again. It's a very hot August day. And believe it or not, this just happened. How's about some of that then? First chuck, 5 pound 8 ounces. Thank you very much. So yeah, very happy with that. Not bad result for, I think it was about 30 seconds I had the rod in the water. Took me about half an hour to get that far, but yeah, it was only 30 seconds the rod was in the water. On my second cast now, to be quite honest, I'm not expecting it to be that quick, hence I'm sat quite a way back from the rod. Gonna give it another 20 minutes or so here because it's absolutely sweltering. I'm sat out in the sun. Then I'm going to go and find some shade, I think. Right, I'll update you if anything else good happens, and I'll speak to you later. Ciao for now. Right, little update. I've moved swims. I've had to sit in the shade. It's now just gone 5. So I'm going to give it an hour here and then move back upstream again. I've had a look downstream. There's not many swims. It's a lot of weed. I mean, I'm quite close in here just to avoid the weed itself. Seen a fish here though, which is a good sign, but it was only one, so there's no guarantees I'm going to get a bite. Yeah, we'll give it a go for an hour, like I say, might have some tea, and then make a move again. So I will update you if anything else good happens. Ciao for now. Right, it's just gone 7 o'clock. I've moved back up to the first swim simply because I had a wild swimmer go through the last one, which wasn't ideal. It never fills me with joy when they do that. So yeah, I'm now casting paste covered pellets around up here. Had a couple of taps, nothing too definitive, and yeah, we'll give it the last hour and a half up here now until dusk, and then go home. If anything good happens, I'll show you. If not, I will see you on Friday somewhere else. Until then, ciao for now. Right, good evening. It's Friday evening. You join me back down on the Hampshire Avon. I'm on a different stretch to where I was on Wednesday, because I'm trying to catch a chub out of each of the club stretches. I've been down here for several hours now. Oh no, 3 hours. And I hadn't really seen a lot. I've tried a few swims, not really been feeling it. Gone back up to the car park, found the padlock unlocked, so I phoned the owner, had a chat with him, and he's told me that in this swim he'd seen a few fish the other week. Since I haven't caught one out of this stretch, I thought I'd double back and have another look. And on getting into the swim, I've seen a carp, and a chub, and another carp. So yeah, I think I'm going to be sat here for the evening. I'll update you if anything good happens, but for now it's trying to rain on me, so I'm going to pack my phone away and put my waterproofs on. Yippee! Well, it's just gone 8 o'clock, so it's dusk. Got about another hour until I have to be off, but unfortunately that big grey cloud may scupper my plans, because that's going to be wet again, and since I'm already wet, that may just break me. But yeah, it's been pretty good. I haven't caught anything, but I've definitely seen stuff, which is filling me with joy. So yeah, I might be back in the next week or so. Target this little stretch for a couple of weeks, I think. A little liner again there. Right, if nothing spectacular happens, I will see you next week. And until then, ciao for now. Well, good afternoon. Join me back down on the Hampshire Avon, chasing chub and barbel. You might recognise the background. I've had quite a few chub out of here in the past. However, the weed is making things problematic. As you can see up there, it's still in full bloom, but we'll give it a go. But yeah, I'm going to give it an hour in this swim because there's a little run down the inside. Then I've got a couple more spots further upstream I'm fancying. That bite alarm's coming off though, because I need to change the batteries in it, so it was pointless bringing it. Extra weight. But yeah, we'll give it a go for an hour, like I say, and I'll update you if I catch anything. Failing that, I'll be moving quite a lot, so I won't bother getting the camera out. Right, so until I catch something, ciao for now. Well, here we go. 2.5 pound, not quite the size I'm after, but it'll do for a start. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm going to move. We'll see if I can't find something bigger. Right, so after that little one earlier, not a great deal happened on that first stretch. I moved swim, didn't see anything, got no indications, so I decided to come back onto here since I haven't had a fish from this stretch yet. And yeah, it's looking all right. I'm getting a few indications. I have a sneaking suspicion there's a lot of dace in the swim though. Judging by the ripples coming downstream, there might be a wild swimmer on his way as well. We shall see. If anything good happens, I'll show you. If not, I won't. And if I don't, then I will see you on Friday. Till then, ciao for now. Right, well, it's now Friday afternoon. Join me back down on the Avon. I was going to go to all sorts of stretches today, but after chatting to a couple of guys who I know, I decided to come back to what I know, bearing in mind that there's still a lot of weed in the river. I think it would have been more walking than fishing. So I'm down on this stretch again. I had the 5.8 out of here the other 2 weeks ago, and yeah, I know a few swims along here. I've put some bait in, 3 now, this being one of them. And we're going to give it a go for an hour in here, then bounce downstream, bounce downstream. We'll just see how we do. Right, that's it. Hopefully I'll show you a fish. If I don't, then I won't. And yeah, I'll stop waffling now. It's time for everything. Right, quick bit of an update for you. Just had a £4 13-ounce chub. Don't quite know if it's because of the time of day or because of a hook bait change. It's one or the other, or maybe both. But yeah, I've got about an hour now until I have to be off, so I'm going to quickly tie up another couple of mesh bags just in case it turns good. Another hook link, because it's just turned my hook point over, and then that's me, get ready to pack up and go home. Hopefully I'll show you another couple of fish. If I don't, then I will see you tomorrow morning possibly. Till then, ciao for now. Well, good morning. It's now Saturday morning. Join me back down on another stretch of the Hampshire Avon. This is just around the back of the Salisbury Cathedral. Fished here before, caught a few little ones. And on my wander up and down the bank, I've well, that's a bang. That's it. Right, so unfortunately I lost that one. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Back on the Hampshire Avon. Up just on the downstream end of Salisbury itself. There's some weed on my line at the moment. Yeah, there's a lot of small fish in this swim, but I've bumped that first one off, so I'm going to give it another half an hour. And then I've got a swim upstream I've been priming as well, so I'll have a look at that. Unfortunately, on my walk across, I decided to try and take a shortcut and learnt the mistake of doing that. I got very, very wet up to my belly button. But yeah, fortunately the sun's coming out, so I should dry out pretty quick. And if I don't, I'm only here for a couple of hours anyway. I'm going to sort that out, and I will update you if anything good happens. Till then, ciao for now. Right, it's just coming up on 12 o'clock, so it's about time for me to make a move. I've just lost the one fish, which is a shame. But for some reason, but I've seen a punt go upstream full of people, and well, that went up and down. And for some reason, I seem to be getting buzzed by a drone at the moment, so that's not ideal. But yeah, that's the joys of fishing in the summer. In a city, I suppose, or just on the outskirts thereof. I'll upload this video this weekend. I hope you enjoy it. Please like, subscribe, and all that good YouTube stuff. And if you don't, well, oh well, I don't care anyway. Right, I am off carp fishing for the next couple of weeks, so I shall see you then. Ciao for now. Well, I was just about to pack up and go home. This little thing's hung itself, so I'm off now. Right, see you next month.